Hey guys, Teddy Ballgame here, and doing a little bit of a review video today. Doing a review video on the Warbird Academy Warband. Just picked these guys up and pretty impressed so far. The reason I picked these up was because lately I've been getting a lot of questions from parents about when's the right time to start lifting, and ironically these questions are coming from parents that their kids are just now turning into teenagers. So I get a lot of questions from the 12-year-old groups, 13 and 14-year-old groups. Definitely, especially a large amount of them from the 14-year-old groups, because those kids are getting ready to go into high school. But I get a lot of questions of when's the right age to start lifting, and to be dead honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of lifting any weights until your kids had, you know, a couple of years into their puberty. I mean, their hormones are changing, and there's just a ton of stuff going on in their body, and there's just too many studies out there showing that any kind of heavy weightlifting, isolation movements with weights can affect the growth of teenagers. But on the flip side of that coin, there's a lot of studies out there that show that that's not the case. So I'm not a huge fan of any kind of isolation movement with heavy weights or anything like that, which is why I picked up the Warbands. I think resistance training is the perfect happy medium. If you have kids who want to start lifting weights, who want to start putting on muscle, more power to you. Just know that they're teenagers and they're going to do that naturally over time. And I think resistance training is something that can really help with that. Do, push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, just the average everyday body weight stuff will be plenty for anybody ranging from 12 to 18 years old. But I picked up these bands just because it also feeds into another thing that I get a lot of questions about, is arm care. I think too often kids jump into arm care very, very late. Most kids actually in baseball don't even see an arm care system until they get to college. I myself am one of those people. So I mean, I would say picking up a resistance band like this is really, really important. Reason I picked up this one is I did a little bit of research, and the Warbands from Warbird Academy had just the best deal. I picked these up for $29.99. Now they do have a group discount for teams, so if you have a team of 6, or if you're going to buy more than 6, they have a discount at $22.49, which is also a pretty good deal. But what I like about this is that, and I'll get into this a little bit here, is for that $29.99, you are getting 2 bands plus 2 carabiners, which is just a really good deal. I like the carabiners just because a lot of times bands won't come with a way to hook them up to fences or strap them down. So what you end up doing is you're doing some kind of like loop or hook or tying system to the fence, and what ends up happening is over time the fence chews into the rubber, and they just don't last as long, because once these start to kind of bend and break and have tears in them, then that's pretty much the story of them. But you get 2 bands, 2 carabiners, and a little card that comes with just kind of basic, I don't know if you can see that or not, kind of just basic little workouts, little explanations, but it also comes with an app for your phone. So you get plugged into the Warbird Academy system, which is kind of cool in my opinion. It's the Trainer Heroic app. Kind of loading it up right now, but a cool little app just to kind of help you if you're a novice on lifting, kind of walks you through each exercise that they have for you, and it's just a great way to first get into an entry-level throwing system or arm care system, and it's just a good resistance training that will help the growth of your teen athlete. So you get the 2 Warbands, you get the 2 carabiners, you get this little guide, you get the app, and then they also send you a very, very comprehensive PDF booklet that also, again, kind of dives a little bit deeper into the arm care program and kind of walks you step by step from a novice to an intermediate to an expert level grading system. So it's really, really cool that they're giving you all this for just 30 bucks pretty much. Comparatively, when I was looking at some other bands, I checked out Rogue Fitness, and for 2 bands, same length, same width, and same resistance. From Rogue Fitness, you can get 2 bands from them for $15.99, but you're missing out on the app, you're missing out on the PDF booklet, and you're missing out on the carabiner. So again, with these 2 bands from Rogue, you'd be forced to hook them up to the fence, and likelihood is that they're gonna get chewed into, and they're gonna tear over time. The carabiners are a really nice touch to add on to those 2, but you can get one from Rogue, or you can get 2 bands from Rogue for $15.99, or Amazon, the SPRI band, for 20 bucks, you only get 1 band. So that's why I ended up going with the Warbirds. You just get way more bang for your buck, especially if you're a parent who doesn't quite know what they should be doing with the bands. Warbirds walk you through it from beginners to advanced. It's just a really good, solid product. Highly recommend that you pick it up if you have kids that are wanting to start to lift weights, or for anybody who just wants to start an arm care program. You can never start too early with arm care programs, in my opinion, and I think this is a really good product that can accomplish those things for you. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Thanks.